Good morning, Rumble Studios. Okay, we're going to get this started here. Okay, now we got it. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. On this 04.03.2026. Current time is 05:47 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York. That'd be the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside this Friday morning. Thank God it's Friday. We made it to the end of the weekend, or made it to the end of the week, and all those working stiffs. You just got to get through the day today, and you'll be there. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Rumble. As far as that goes, right there. Check out my the Fireman Rich blog at https colon // firemanrich.blogspot.com, where I told myself as a social media observer, social media enthusiast, as well as on all those other fine and good social media platforms. Just Google that Fireman Rich. And we're getting started here. And yeah, no sound there. Our Jersey girl, Tina, is in the audience here, coming in from on the off of the Twitch side, saying good morning. Good morning to Tina. And the missus says good morning. She's up and about right here. And yeah, I had no sound. I had to turn the button on, and I'm just noticing now that this is something I just know. I said, wait a minute, this is, I don't have to scroll up. They've done something to the Rumble Studio legacy to where down below I see myself, the little pre window, and there's a green box that's flashing. That's the sound, and that wasn't going. So that's what I said, oh, wait a minute, I didn't turn the button on the client, but it's all in one view. I don't have to go up and down. So they've done something to Rumble. That subtle upgrade there, because I got another notice yesterday in my email from the Rumble folks, and I think I disregarded it the first time because I don't crowdsource. I sort of say what I said in my thing, and I didn't solicit them as far as the problems I was having. I know I mentioned it here on the broadcast, so they must be listening, or else they must see that I've used the Rumble beta canvas. That's the background here. 10 times, and now I'm not using it again anymore because they said, oh, we see that you use it. Well, they're seeing it on their side, and we're just wondering why you went back. And they saw that I'm back to the legacy, but they sent me a link to go. I could schedule a 30-minute Zoom call with them, and I said, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna. I just. But when I looked at the schedule, it looks like they've already got like the first 5 days of this week already, and next week already taken, and it starts from like 8 o'clock until 5:30. That they have 30-minute blocks, so they're canvassing a lot of other people for the new beta canvas, but they're crowdsourcing. They want to know why. I guess they see that a lot of people aren't using it, and I haven't tried it in over a week and a half. I guess now 2 weeks. And I may look at it this weekend, but right now they did something on Rumble because just this picture looks a little bit different. It's a little square. Oh, let me see. Maybe no. Oh, we're at 80%. What if this is at 100%? Oh, disregard. Okay, this is at 80%. No, they didn't do anything. I just moved my. I'm overthinking it. But Tina says good morning to you in the chat there, Mrs. And she says good morning to you, Tina. And I hope you're having a good. So scratch that. It's just I just did it myself. It's not an update. But I did get that letter or a note in the mail yesterday, and I'm looking at this and I was like, maybe 5 years ago I would jump on that in a minute. Now I just like, you know what? I'm not crowdsourcing. I say, what's wrong here? It's right at the. I use it, and half the time I use it right at the 32 mark. It goes berserk. There's a couple other things there too. I could say that it'd be nice to have it as a broadcaster and stuff like that. The one thing I did some live streaming yesterday afternoon, Lord of the Rings Online, and I thought I got to we were at the 2 hour mark, and all of a sudden I was doing some keystrokes, and then all of a sudden I'm looking, I got this browser up in front of me. I'm trying to get out of it, and then what it was is like, wait a minute, but then my computer frees up. I accidentally toggled myself onto the other computer, and I didn't realize it, but I was still broadcasting. I said, how can I do that? So I shut my computer down, and it wasn't until after I shut it down I realized, wait a minute, this is the other computer. I got to watch my keystrokes. This computer stuff is fun, folks. It is fun, um, but on the direct RTMP that Rumble has, you cannot pin comments. They give you a pin that you can pin off to the right here, and it comes up on the in the on my side in the client here, but it doesn't post over here on the broadcast. So I think that's you got to pin. What's the pin for if you can't? It doesn't post up on the broadcast. So I'm giving feedback here on the thing, but they want to get it. They're not going to watch the 2 hour broadcast just to find out what did Fireman Rich say about the Rumble client. But we're here on Rumble. Rumble is my mainstay for live streaming here. We do enjoy Rumble. We're broadcasting. We have 3 people on Rumble, 1 person on local, 1 person on YouTube, and 2 people over there on Twitch. And we welcome you here this morning. I do have the morning coffee, and it's tasting very good. We made it to the weekend, but we're going to have a hashtag positive start to the day, hashtag PSTDD. I hope everybody had a good day yesterday. I did for the most part, because even with the rain we had, it was a wet day yesterday. I didn't go for a walk. The missus, she went shopping, and I got to go along. So I went grocery shopping. So I get all my steps and walking in on the grocery store. And it was nice because I talked to a couple people that, we haven't seen you. The missus has let you out of the house, I guess. And I said, yeah, I guess so. I go there like once every. I think the last time I was there was almost a month and a half. But there's several people that work there that, what is it? Okay, that I enjoy having a little conversation with and catching up with. And there was an individual there that she had recently lost her mother, and she's back, and so it was good to see her. And her grandmother was my kindergarten teacher, so and she still remembered me. Yeah, that big tall. I was towering over kids when I starting in grade school. I just sprung up. I mean, when I was in 5th and 6th grade, I was already 6 foot. I was an automatic. I didn't know how to play basketball. The basketball coach said for junior high, he said, "You're on Mr." Oh God, he was the health teacher. Can't remember his name right now. Usually I do, but he says, "You're an automatic. We're going to teach you how to play basketball." I played a little bit one-on-one with my friends and stuff. I didn't know all the mechanics and stuff like that. But yesterday was a wet one. I'm going to try and get a walk in today. We got. I think the rain's going to subside. I think I could have walked yesterday, but it was wet out, and we've been having some wet weather here. April showers. Currently, the temperature is 47 degrees Fahrenheit here in the southern tier of upstate New York. That's 8.3 degrees Celsius. So the temperature is nice. It's just that wetness, it makes it a little damp, I guess. And as far as that goes, and let's see, overcast today. High is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll take it. That's a good temperature. Winds out of the south by southwest, 10 to 20 miles per hour. And on the day, during the day, it just looks like it's going to be a cloudy day. You're going to get a few rain showers, a few showers at 7 and 8 o'clock tonight there for a couple hours. But for the most part, it looks like it's going to be overcast. Sun will be rising this morning at 7:56, which it's 5:56 right now. So in 50 minutes, the sun will be rising outside where it's still dark. Sun will be rising at 6:46 a.m. and setting at 7:33 p.m. And I stepped out at 7:33. It was nice last night. It's nice. We got to see our shows last night. Geordie's First Marriage, Ghost, and Matlock. Matlock was good. Matlock was good last night on the Thursday View. We'll be watching probably tonight. Um, uh, Elsbeth. Elsbeth was that was on too late. But so we got. And that's because the NCAA is not, they're down to the Final Four, but we'll be talking about that in the sports section there of the broadcast here. So it looks like it's going to be a great day. Our world times and temperatures as I speak, starting in Honolulu, Hawaii, where they're 11:57 of yesterday still. They still got 4 minutes before they come into today. But 11:57 p.m. from, they're still in their Tuesday or Thursday night. Cloudy skies with some clearing, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. In Phoenix, Arizona at 2:58 a.m. In the morning for today, April 3rd, 2026. Clear skies in Phoenix, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. In the windy city of Chicago, Illinois at 4:58 a.m. Cloudy skies, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. In the concrete jungle of New York City at 5:58 a.m. It's 5:58 a.m. here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York. But in the city, it's raining down there in New York City, NYC, 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Tina's letting us know down there in Jersey, central New Jersey. She has a high of 69 degrees for today, 41, partly cloudy or partly sunny in New Jersey today, in central New Jersey. Thank you, Tina, for that weather update for your neck of the woods. Crossing the pond, the Atlantic Ocean, to London, UK at 10:58 a.m. And cloudy skies, 54 degrees Fahrenheit in London. In Milan, Italia, it's 11:59. One more minute, and it's mangia, 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 lunchtime. Might as well say it's lunchtime in Milan, Italia. Sunny and clear in that beautiful city, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Skipping over to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia at 5:59 p.m. Sunny and clear. Temperature is 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Over the skies of Tokyo, Japan at 6:59 p.m. And that's 5:59 in Kuala Lumpur, and then 6:59 in Tokyo. Cloudy skies with a little clearing, 63 degrees Fahrenheit, and down under on the great continent in the great country of Australia. Great friends and allies, Australia is in Melbourne at 9 p.m. in their evening. Cloudy skies, 57 degrees Fahrenheit, and in Sydney, Australia at 9 p.m. Cloudy skies, 72 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're at the top of the hour at 6 a.m. here in the southern tier of upstate New York, and those are the world times and temperatures as we speak. Oh, that's good, 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 good. We do have a thought for today. Our thought for today comes from a great American industrialist and business magnate. Henry Ford was an American industrial and business magnate. As founder of the Ford Motor Company, he's credited as a pioneer in making automobiles affordable for the middle class. We thank him. Middle class America, through the system known as Fordism. He developed the modern day assembly line. Basically, he modified it. They had the assembly line, but he modified it to where it was great. And his quote and our thought for today goes as follows: Whenever when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. So you always go against, it's always good to go against the grain, because when everything seems to be going against you and everybody's not disagree with you, go against the grain. You may be paving a new course of your life there, as far as that goes. So what's he mean by that? What do you mean by that? Basically, his meaning to his quote is that obstacles, struggles, and adversity are just hurdles. Okay, they're not roadblocks, but they're necessary forces for growth and success. So you're going to have to take some slack to get a thick skin, I guess, in a manner of speaking. Just as an airplane requires headwind to generate lift for takeoff, humans need challenges to build their strength and determination and momentum necessary to reach new heights, to progress, improve, and have a great life in doing so. So that's a good quote from Mr. Henry Ford, and we thank him when we say God bless and Godspeed. Thank you very much. Our national day for today, for this April 3rd, it is Good Friday before Easter. Easter is this Sunday. That's right. We're going to be having, well, I'm getting potato salad on Easter Sunday. That's all I care about. I don't care what you, no, I think we're having ham or something like that. So it's Good Friday today. We have National Film Score, National Tweed Day. I don't wear tweed. We're going to go with this one. I think we usually have this one on a good. We don't usually use Good Friday because that's only this. We're going to go with hashtag Chocolate Mousse, Chocolate Mousse Day. And before we get into that, we're going to say good morning to and Salute Day with a hashtag positive start today. And a good morning to the missus from Tony. Good morning, Tony D. Coming in from Warner Robins, Georgia, on the YouTube, and he's over on the Twitch or the Rumble side where his weather down there in Warner Robins, Georgia, 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 82 for the high, 60 for the low, mostly cloudy there in Warner Robins, Georgia. Thank you. And then he's given us a salute back to you, sir. My good friend, my brother veteran and fellow broadcaster there, Tony D, on the Twitch side. And Tony saying good morning to Tina as well on Twitch. And Tina's saying good, I guess, because we're going to get to the chocolate mousse here. And excuse me, Tina's saying good morning to Tony. Yeah, we're going to get back to this chocolate mousse. That's a hashtag Chocolate Mousse Day. I do like. We had pudding actually last night. Chocolate pudding. That was good. It's not really chocolate mousse, but it's sort of similar. Every April 3rd, National Chocolate Mousse Day recognizes the descendant dessert that gains popularity in France in the 1800s. Mousse is prepared by beating eggs or cream or both in a froth, air consistency, and then fold the ingredients together to create a light and creamy delight. While mousse can either be savory or sweet, I like it sweet for this day. We will focus on that all-time favorite, chocolate. Yep. And we have, I think there's some more, there's 2 more bowls of chocolate pudding there that we're going to probably have tonight. The word mousse and chocolate are derived from the French language, so it isn't difficult to believe France is where it began, looking for the beginnings of this versatile creation. While we have no exact point when this might have happened, we do know chocolate was introduced to France around the year 1615, and they loved it. And they make some good chocolate, but I'm not too favorable to the French. I don't like the French government. Bunch of putzes. Let's just leave it at that. My kid brother, when he was in the Marine Corps, he almost got thrown into jail there when he was ported off a French coast or something. So the story goes, and I guess that he got in a bar fight and he was banned to coming into the country of France. He just said he had to stay on the ship. And Tina says, I had sugar-free chocolate pudding too. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you don't necessarily have to have the sugar in the pudding there and stuff like that. So that's our national day. Get your chocolate mousse going and stuff like that. And oh, I forgot to say, did you see our new my new I made up, was it Wednesday, and for today I made up some new pictures there, the intro pictures and stuff like that. Let me go to that here real quick here. Let's see. Well, actually, I think I can bring it up here. Oh, there it is, right there. There it is. That's the picture right there that we have. That's the new beginning picture as far as it goes. And I got this one too. This is the other one right there. I don't have to go on. I can bring it up right here. So that was the one. That's going to be our Wednesday one. And then this will be our will be our. This one is for today. And I want to thank Glick over on Nonsensical Nonsense that gave me the right hand side background is not the verbiage, but it's sort of. I was using the AI. I'm getting and I the Lord of the Rings online one yesterday was generated by AI there using Gemini. I like using Gemini and stuff. It was fun. It's real quick once you get the hang of it and stuff like that. So we're gonna have some new cards there as far as that goes and such. So and Tina says, "Cool, yeah, I thought that was cool. I like this. I like for today. Today's will be for Friday. So Monday will be the what is Mondays? Mondays will be let me see. What is Mondays? We usually what's the one? I don't have a small one, but I do have it in here. I think it's down here. Where is it? I thought I had it. Where is it? Is it up here? Oh, this one. This is the one. I'm gonna just block my. That's the morning one right there. That's the Monday one. We'll use that on Mondays. Okay. And so we got one for different from each week as far as that goes. So and good morning to Farmer coming in for the Commonwealth of Virginia. He's saying good morning to Tony Tone 72. The Mrs. Farmer says good morning from Virginia. And everyone need now I need to grab some chocolate cake. You're talking about chocolate, the breakfast of champions. There we go. Good morning. I hope all is well with you, Farmer, as we're getting this day started here. And let's see. And yesterday we did have the audio podcast on uh, Spotify for Creators, which is part of Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. And what we had yesterday is more or less an update because we had, Wednesday evening, we had a rocket ship that launched. And I believe we should get an update on that. I should see where that's at. Let me see. Let's see what the latest said. And that's the Artemis 2 moon mission. Let's see, Artemis 2. And let's see. And let's see, what's the latest news on that? They're supposed to have okay, Artemis 2 begins its mission. They're supposed to have left Earth's orbit last night. Yeah, NASA's Artemis 2 mission leaves Earth's orbit for flight around the moon. For the first time in more than 50 years, astronauts on the NASA mission are bound to fly around the moon after a successful completion of a key burn from the Orion spacecraft integrity. Let me see something. I wonder if they. Okay, that's mission control. Okay, this looks like it's a rebroadcast. Okay, yeah, that was from yesterday. That was yesterday morning. They woke up. We had it. I was doing the audio podcast yesterday, and I accidentally hit that, and they were just waking up the astronauts. So they're going to be getting up here, and they did the translunar injection, which is the burn. It was a 6-minute burn from the aircraft or the spacecraft that points them towards the moon. So they're in transit now for. Um, for let's see what are we doing here. Let me get this up here. They're in transit now to heading to the moon, I in a sense. So and let me bring this up. I guess I don't have to do the audio, but and I'm following this each day. So we're in day 3 of the mission, and there is the current status of That's Mission Control. They had that says trans. This is a replay from last night. They had the translunar burn, which that's Mission Control. And we talked about this yesterday on this Fireman Rich audio podcast, but we're talking about a little bit about how the launch went. They're in high orbit. The first time they've been in high orbit in a long time, and they had a problem with their toilet. They fixed the toilet. Mission Control. There's a shot for the from outer space. This is last night where they were doing the burn. So they're doing a replay, but that's the Earth's view last night before they left the Earth's orbit. So circling around in the Orion spacecraft. So we are following up on that, and it's pretty cool stuff as far as that goes. So we do appreciate those astronauts, and we wish them well and Godspeed to circle around the backside of them. Well, they're not going to circle. They're going to go out and slingshot around, because when you start pointing towards the moon, you can't just stop and turn around and come back. You have to You have to go the whole 6 days before you can come back around. Because that was the case with Apollo 13 when they had their little accident when the side hatch of the command capsule there blew out and stuff like that. And they were able to use the lunar module as a life raft, I guess, for a few days. Okay, so there's that. We had a thought for today. We had our National Day. I guess it's time for 100 years ago. So let's go ahead and bring up 100 years ago with Roger Luther on Fox 40, the local Fox affiliate there in Vestal, New York. And full disclosure, I have no affiliation with Fox News or any other news agency that we present here from their webpage. And I've got quite a few, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 15 to 16 local news web pages. And I do that just to show you I don't work for any of them. I just a consumer of their web pages on their news, and just to show you the articles that relate to the southern tier of upstate New York here, and just to give you an idea of what's going on. So we have sort of a tame one today because we present this over on the audio podcast. So this is one from yesterday, or no, from Wednesday. It would have been yesterday. It would have been, yeah. This is the one from April 1st. So let's go ahead and give this one a listen and see what Roger Luther has to say. He is the Broome County historian there, and let's give this one a listen now.
It was a time of new schools and the latest dance crazes, but also a time of concern for local families. Broome County historian and president of the Preservation Association of the Southern Tier, Roger Luther, tells us more in tonight's 100 Years Ago Today, brought to you by AVRE.
100 years ago today, an epidemic of measles has broken out in Endicott. Over the last month, 126 cases of the disease have been reported. Construction of the new East Junior High School on Robinson Street and Christopher Columbus School at Fayette and Hawley Street will be completed about the same time. Both schools will be ready for use on June 1st. The laying of the cornerstone of the new Park Avenue Baptist Church at Vestal and Park Avenues will take place next Sunday. And finally, the American Legion annual spring dance at the State Armory next Monday night will feature a gigantic Charleston contest open to anyone in the Southern Tier. And that was the news, April 1st, 1926.
The only exciting thing that happened pretty much is the Charleston dance there, as far as that goes. What is it? Yeah, the Charleston, that was the dance back 100 years ago at the American Legion. I don't know. They don't have dance. I don't hear them having dances anymore and stuff like that. And then they had the epidemic that was still going on. And Tina says yes on the dances as far as that goes. and lots of laughs. Yeah, that was the entertainment back in the day. And I'm just setting something up here as far as to see where this is. Um, and let's see, is that still there? No, it's a park, I think now. So, but let me see if it has a picture in here. Okay. Okay, this is okay. We got a couple pictures here to show for 100 years ago. Um, Tino's laughing at that one. And what was the other one? The measles. They still had the measles outbreak in Endicott. We've heard that on previous ones. But they talk about this church that they laid the cornerstone. That we've seen this church before. Here's the church right here. That's the church that was built 100 years ago, the Park Avenue Baptist Church. As far as that goes, it's still there. It's 100 years old. Still right there, and I think this is Binghamton. It's Vestal Ave. So, yeah, this is the area where it's at. That looks like a house from 100 years ago. This is Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. So there's a church. That church is still there. And then you had the school. It's an East Middle School right now. The school they mentioned there, the East Junior High School on Robinson Street. There it is. It's still there. It's still being utilized. I guess it's a middle school now. They don't call them junior high schools right now. So this is Robinson. This is East FedEx. So Robinson must be on the other side. This is the back end. So there's the school. That looks like that's a structure that's 100 years old. There's the bricks. Look pretty modern. And then the Columbus School. An actual picture. It's not there anymore. But this is an artist's architecture drawing of the. Am I showing this? Yeah. Okay. There's the drawing, and this is from Roger Luther, posted 100 years ago. This is November 12th, 1924. Plans for the new Christopher Columbus School to be erected for a large plot bounded by the streets there, Fayette Street, have been completed. So the building will be one of the largest in the city. The building will have 44 classrooms. So that's what it looks like there. And it sort of looks like, wait a minute, this is the Columbus School. Okay, let's see. Is this the Columbus School there? No, it looks similar to the East Junior High. It looks similar to the Columbus School. Looks similar to the East. So it's got the same type of design there. I don't see no clock up there. So and then they also have a comment in here. The Park Avenue Baptist Society has voted to buy a large plot where the church is going to go. So that's interesting stuff right there. Very interesting as far as 100 years ago. And pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool. So, and that was Roger Luther. In other history on this day, today, in 1948, Harry S. Truman signed the Marshall Plan, giving $5 billion in aid to 16 war-torn European countries to help them rebuild after World War II. And then it was in 2010, the iPad, a touchscreen computer that could play music, send and receive email, and browse the web, was first released in 2010. So it's been 16 years since we've had the iPad. And let's see, on the AP side, Jesse James on this day, April 3rd, was shot down by Robert Ford, as far as that goes. Jesse James. I thought supposedly the thing is he lived to a ripe old age, to the 1900s or something like that. April 3rd, 1973, the first handheld portable telephone was demonstrated for reporters on New York City corner as Motorola executive Martin Cooper called Joel S. Eagle of Bell Labs. So that was 1973. That was that big brick. He had a big brick in his hand. Now it comes down to a big brick to where we got little cell phones. 1865, Union forces occupied the Confederate capital of Richmond, Virginia, after they ended the battle there the other day. So they took over the capital, and it was pretty much the end of the Civil War, thank God. Again, 1882, outlaw Jesse James was shot to death in St. Joseph, Missouri, by Robert Ford, a member of the James Gang. Oh, okay. So it wasn't a law enforcement guy? In 1942, during World War II, Japanese forces began their final assault on Bataan against American and Filipinos troops who surrendered 6 days later. Okay, this is the Japanese taking over Bataan. That's the Philippines. And it ended with the notable Bataan Death March. So that was 1942. A lot of Americans and Filipinos died on that march. And we already talked about the Marshall Plan. And let's see. Nothing there, and that's it for that. So let's see. Let's get some sports in here. Major League Baseball starting Wednesday night. We're moving right along here. Today, we're going to get things done, and we're going to be playing. Today is Oregon Trail Day. We got to get through in the second end of the second half here of the broadcast. Let's see. Wednesday. What do we have here? Wednesday, the New York Mets and New York Yankees. I don't think the Mets lost to the Cardinals 2-1. That's not good. And the Yankees, they beat the Mariners 5-3 Wednesday. Last night, the Mets lost to the Giants 7-2. That's not good. Come on, Mets. There was only 3 baseball games last night. Today, let's see, the Yankees and Mariners today at 1:35. And Mets, are they playing today? After the 2, yeah, they're going to be playing the Giants again. So hopefully they can win. Going into the weekend, for Saturday, we're going to have, going down the list, the Yankees and Mariners again. So I guess that's the weekend stance against the Mariners. Yankee Stadium tomorrow at 7:05. And the Mets will be playing the Giants this weekend. They're out in California, 9:05. And for Sunday, just to confirm that, the Yankees and Mets. Yeah, Mets and Giants at 4:05 Sunday. And where are the Yankees? They usually play on Sunday. Oh, there they are. Yankees and Mariners in Yankee Stadium at 1:35. NHL, we have National Hockey League. I am a Buffalo Sabres fan. Go Buffalo. They're working towards the playoffs here. Let's see. Wednesday, none of the teams I follow, the Buffalo Sabres, Boston Bruins, the New York Islanders, and the New York Rangers. Last night, the Rangers lost to the Canadiens 3-2. The Sabres lost last night 4-1, but they'll get back on their winning ways. They've been winning a lot of games. Boston Bruins lost 2-1 to the Panthers. And that was it. Islanders play tonight at 7 o'clock. There's only 2 games tonight. Going into the weekend, Rangers and Red Wings tomorrow at 12:30. Bruins and Lightning tomorrow at 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Islanders and Hurricanes tomorrow at 7:30. We're the Sabres. Sabres and Capitals tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And going into Sunday, Bruins and Philly at 3:30 down there in Philly. And Rangers and Capitals, and that's it for the weekend. And We do start today, tonight. The second week of the UFL starts, and we have 4 games this weekend. We got one tonight, DC Defenders against the new team Columbus Aviators on Fox at 8 p.m. So, and then that's Saturday night. You got the Louisville Kings, which I still can't. Their logo, I don't. They got the king crown, but they got like a horse, which is a knight. So, the Louisville Kings against the Orlando Storm on ESPN tomorrow at 8. Those are 2 new teams there, along with Columbus. Birmingham and Houston Gamblers will be playing Sunday at 6 p.m. And then the evening game, let's see, the Birmingham Stallions and Houston Gamblers are on the NFL Network. And then we have St. Louis Battlehawks against the Dallas Renegades. They both won their first game, so that's going to be interesting. This isn't. Oh, I thought that was Sunday evening. This is Tuesday, April 7th. Oh, they're getting into the weekend instead of a Monday night game. It's a Tuesday night game. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I thought I ended up saying yesterday on the audio podcast it was Sunday night, but it's actually the 4th game for week 2 is on Tuesday night. St. Louis Battlehawks against the Dallas Renegades on FS1. That's a Fox channel there. So there we go and that's the sports for today, or for the last couple of days going into the weekend. And we're sitting at 44. Man, it's good to start early because it's still 6:30. It's coming up on 6:30. So what else can I talk? We're going to be doing the Commodore. I have that set up, and I already pre-checked it, so it should work as far as that goes. I'm still laughing about yesterday when I was live streaming. Here I am. I'm unplugging my mouse, plugging it back in, and I got that screen from my other computer. And I ended up squashing but I got 2 hours worth of broadcasting in and stuff. Yeah, we're moving along fast this morning and stuff. I guess I'm anxious to get to the Oregon Trail there. We're gonna play one game there and stuff. But we can't make if Deplorable comes in, we can't make him late for work. I feel bad about that. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break here early. And what do I got here? Let me check my notes here. And we'll leave that there. And you might still be here, Tina. I'm just only going to take a couple minutes, and as far as that goes, and refresh my coffee here. And we're moving right along on a Friday, so we're going to have plenty of time to play the Oregon Trail here. We'll come back here in a couple minutes, and I will be right back. And as far as that goes, and in about 2 minutes or so, as far as that goes. So you guys all hang loose, and we will be right back. And we're back. We're back here on the Friday morning coffee for 04.03.2026 at Rumble Video Broadcast. Rich Roberts here on the Rumble, my mainstay for live streaming, and I appreciate you all being here. And we're on the second half, and we'll see you later, Tina. Thanks for being here for the first half. And I have to laugh. And the farmer goes, "What? Hang on for a minute. Buggy, come here. Buggy's being pitiful. Come here, Buggy. Come here, kitty. What's wrong? What's your problem, huh? Why are you crying? Huh? You want to come up on my lap? Come on. You want to come up? What you want? Huh? Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Huh? Come here. Come on. You say hi. This is Bug. Okay, go on. You get down. Okay, you can get down. There you go. she's saying good morning. You're okay. You're okay. Why are you crying? She's doing a lot of crying this morning and stuff. What's going on? You want to come up here? Come on. I'll let you sit up here. Come on. Oh. Okay. And you can hear the washer spinning in the background there. I hear this thump, 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 thump. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on the Rumble, as far as that goes, and yeah, she ate Tina. Yeah, she just likes to get. She's very attentioned. She loves attention. When she's, all the other cats are doing their morning. She's trying to keep herself awake, and she does this sometimes. And so she's, come here. She's been she's fine. She says she doesn't know what to do with herself by herself. Well, her and Murdoch, they were brother and sisters, and they did things together and stuff like that. And I think she misses him and stuff, even though it's been a while here since we've lost Murdoch. God bless him. Godspeed. Coffee has honey in it, and man, does it taste good. And Tina's laughing. It's so going and yeah, she did eat though, Tina. Yeah, Tina's still hanging with us until I guess Hal's not up yet. But she's laughing. Yeah, she does. She wakes me. Well, I've been getting up early. I've been up since about 10 minutes to 5 and stuff like that. So I got up. This early start has been doing great so far this year. We for the most part we've been early almost every day, as far as that goes. Oh, okay, so I'm on TikTok. Hal's on TikTok. Tina says, okay, so that means he's getting ready to. He starts on TikTok, goes to Facebook, and then he goes to Twitch and then YouTube. He's every 30 minutes and stuff. I can't do that. God bless him for doing that. I guess I just that's juggling too many balls there and stuff like that. And Tina says yes, yeah. But yeah, I put some honey in this second cup, and man, does it taste good. Woo. I would say it's great. Well, he just does it on his phone, so there's a little bit of simplicity there. If you just do it on your phone and you're doing the app, you can crank through and stuff like that. But I know what he wants to do. He wants to, gets the presence there and all of so whatever works for you. I love being here on Rumble and broadcasting the multiple channels and stuff like that. We had 7 up here, but I scaled it back as far as that goes to my 3 main one: Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube. And locals, that's part of Rumble. They're associated with Rumble, and but I love Rumble. I have no qualms against Rumble, even with their beta canvas for live streaming and stuff they want to go to and stuff. That would fix it, and I'll use it and stuff like that. And he doesn't do it for the pay. No, I don't think he does. I think he does it for the enjoyment. And it's like what I do with this. I'm affiliated here on Rumble, and a few pennies here and there from viewers, and over on Twitch. I'm not in this for overall. I'm affiliated, so if I get a little chump change, I'll take that. Every 6 months, I can throw the money back into the broadcast here. Either what was I looking at? Oh, I want to do some live stream broadcasts on the moon this year. I haven't done any, with the telescope that used to sit back here. It's in the bedroom now, but there's a sight glass, and I need to replace that sight glass. So my next, I already got half of the. I think it's like I usually, full disclosure, I get like $50 maybe every 6-8 months or something like that, depending on that. And I'm not in this, and I don't want the money. Watch the commercials, and get the pennies and stuff. But I buy that sight glass, and I'll put it on the telescopes, and then I'll be able to more efficiently. I got to look at my phone holder that I attach to the telescope, because I want to do a couple, just go out there in the backyard and live stream it for like an hour of the moon up close and personal. As far as, it's pretty cool. You can see the lenses that I have. You can get right up close. If I had the telescope out there now, somebody said, "Well, you could take the telescope out and see the Orion spacecraft here on Artemis 2 moon mission." No, you can't. No, it's just, I have to have a lot more powerful telescope than what I have right now. But it works pretty good. Just coming up, better than a pair of binoculars and stuff like that. But yeah, Hal doesn't do it, and I know Jim Figerty. He's on right now over on Twitch. Lamb, he doesn't do it for the. He's affiliated, but he takes that money. I think he has raffles. He has a good following where he probably gets a little bit more than, I would say almost a lot more than what I'd make on Twitch and stuff like that. But I'm not in this for the money, as far as that goes. So the money comes, that's fine. It's not that much, but I do appreciate it. I don't scarf at it and stuff like that. It's just but it's fun being affiliated. It's a dynamics when you're live streaming. It's part of the live streaming thing and stuff like that. And as far as that goes, so we're on our second half here. We're at 1 hour right now, so we're going to go ahead and go into our web pages here to see the what is going on around the southern tier of upstate New York here, and we'll start with Fox 40 as far as that goes, and see what we have here. I think Town of Owego Highway Department. They got some brush pickup, I guess, for the month of April. And Binghamton Restaurant Week restaurants with Binghamton Spring Restaurant Week, 7th through the 16th. That's next week. Let's see what this one's about. It may give you an idea of some of the restaurants that we have here in the southern tier of upstate New York. We have a couple of local ones here in Broome County, especially the most recent one. I'm not going to highlight it because it's a really good place, but there are some good restaurants here, some eateries as far as that goes. Let's see. Let's share this, and let's go ahead. This is on Fox 40. Binghamton Restaurant Week. Okay, this is up in the city of Binghamton. 23 are participating, so let's see what this is all about. I'll drop the camera and go back here and see what this is about here. So here we go.
Binghamton Restaurant Week is returning this spring, bringing local flavors and community support to downtown. 23 locally owned restaurants will take part in the 10-day event running April 7th through the 16th. Diners can enjoy special lunch and dinner menus while supporting a good cause, with a portion of the proceeds benefiting the Mental Health Association of the Southern Tier. Binghamton Mayor Jared Kraham says it's a win for both restaurants and the community.
It's also a great time for residents, whether you're a City of Binghamton resident or anywhere across the Southern Tier, to try a new place you've never tried before, to come back to some of your old favorites. The announcement of lunch and dinner spots this year, I think there's more restaurants than there are days of Restaurant Week. So the variety is there. It's a chance to support all of our great local restaurants, all while raising money for a fantastic organization with MHAS.
Oh, okay. There we go. I just got it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, we want that. We want that button. Here we go. Get the buttons right. Um, so that's good. And they do it for charity too. So that's even better as far as that goes. A good thing there in Binghamton. I don't go up to Binghamton. The furthest we go up to Johnson City to the Beer Tree, and then for breakfast, it's always River Rock here in Owego, as far as that goes. And there's another place here that I don't want to mention it. It's just it's our favorite spot, so I just don't want to give it away. If you were to come here, we would go there, and you would have a great cheese. It's a great place here in Tioga County, as far as that goes, eatery. And but River Rock is our favorite breakfast spot, and we go there like once every couple months. And we haven't been to the Beer Tree because I think we found a new place that has a better cheeseburger. Well, it's as good. The Beer Tree is good. That's up there in Johnson City at the Commons. It's expensive though. This other place, um, at a refurbished train station there, and stuff like that. So, okay, let's see. What else do we got here? Anything? Let me see. Local. Let's see what we got in the local. Um, and oh, they had a fatal fire in Whitney Point. Let's see what this is about.
A Whitney Point woman.
Okay, let's bring this back. And so when did this take place? This was Tompkins County, so that's the next county over, Whitney Point. Let's see what this one's about, folks.
A Whitney Point woman is one of 3 people who died after a structure fire in the town of Dryden on Wednesday. According to the Tompkins County Sheriff's Office, around 10:10 a.m. Wednesday, deputies responded to a structure fire at a single-family residential property in the 300 block of Cortland Road. At the time, it was suspected there were occupants inside who were unable to get out, and the Sheriff's Office has released the names of the 3 people who died in the fire. One of them was 31-year-old Catherine Gray of Whitney Point. The office says she was visiting family who rented the property. The cause and origin of the fire are still under investigation.
Okay, so there was a fire. That's not. Oh, sorry about that. Let me bring this back. There we go. That's not a good thing when you have a loss of life. That's not good. Discouraging as far as saddened by that as a firefighter. When you have a loss of life and stuff. So okay, let's see. Chuck WEBO. Which I don't think we can get much of anything on there, but let's see. That's a local radio station here. The Easter egg hunt. Tioga County Boys and Girls Club hosts an Easter egg hunt. That was yesterday, April 2nd, so that's old news. Okay, let's see. WNBF News Radio, no affiliation with them. Let's see. Work continues to enhance the avenue in Endicott. Let's see. Do they have anything? Bob Joseph? No, he didn't do anything on Bob Joseph. Okay. Avenue is Washington Street, Washington Ave. That's the main drag there with all the shops and stuff. But WNBF, let's see. Not seeing anything popping out there. Channel 12, WBNG. No affiliation with that also. They talk about oh, wow. Let's see. Let's see. Trout season opens. We talked about trout season opening. Let's go ahead and look at this one on WBNG. WBNG, as far as after the commercial comes up here, and but trout season is now open in the southern tier of upstate New York. I think this Saturday it opens up in Pennsylvania, as far as that goes. So let's go ahead and bring this back. Turn up the volume. Yeah. Okay. We'll get. Let's get back to this. Okay, and we'll share this one and bring it up and see what this one has. Yeah, trout season is now open. I don't fish anymore. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't fish anymore. So this came out yesterday. And let's see what this one has to say.
It's trout season in the southern tier, and anglers are preparing to reel one in. Trout season is a spring rite of passage for many anglers, even though it's now allowed year-round in many places. The traditional season begins April 1st because that's when harvest begins. DC experts say they try to stock the most popular streams around April 1st and encourage everyone to head out and fish.
I would encourage people to take the opportunity. If you got a young person, a kid, grandkid, or even a neighbor child that's into the outdoors, interested in fishing, get them out there and get them away from the screen.
He says much of the stocking in the Binghamton area comes from the Bath Hatchery.
What happened there? We got a commercial. Oh Lord, what's with these commercials now on these news sites here? Okay, let me see if I can bring that one back. Okay, no, we'll scratch that. Bob's Burger actor rescued in fiery crash. What's that one about? In a car accident. Bob Burger's actor recovered from fiery crash by New Hampshire governor details. Bob's Burger voice actor and comedian Eugene Mirman suffered serious injuries after a car crash. I like Bob's Burgers. It was a toll booth and being pulled from the fiery wreck. A state trooper assisted to protect. Oh, the governor of New Hampshire. Okay, the crash happened just before noon Tuesday. Let's see. We got some video here of it. Let's check this out. Let's bring this up here. Let's bring it up here right there. And this is an actual footage of it as far as on channel 12. So do we have some volume? Let's bring up the volume. Video shot by a bystander capturing the burning vehicle shortly after collided with the toll booth. New Hampshire State Police said one of their troopers removed the driver and helped the bystanders. The trooper was reportedly assigned to Governor Kelly's security detail. So
Do you also lose?
So that's the voice of Bob, one of the voice actors in Bob's Burgers, and I like that's one of my favorite animated shows there, Bob's Burgers. Okay, so that's on WBNG. Let's see, what else do we have? Anything? Nope, that's it for WBNG. WAAL, same as WNBF, I guess. Yep, same articles. Why do they have a different channel? Let's see, channel 34, channel 5, I guess it's called. Not seeing anything on there. Oh, here's one. Three Falls Park is now open. Let's go ahead and we'll get this one. We'll get this one set up. Turn off the volume, and we'll share this page. And bring this up. We got this is one of the state parks to give you an idea what a park looks like here in New York State. And let's go ahead and give this one a listen.
A wooded lakefront hillside that hosted generations of campers along Cayuga Lake is now being opened up for all of the public to enjoy. New York State Parks has announced a new name for the former Camp Barton Boy Scout camp at Frontenac Point in the town of Covert. It will be known as Three Falls State Park in recognition of the 3 waterfalls along Trumansburg Creek that are either within or adjacent to the 90-acre site. The Office of Parks has released a plan for improvements to the property, which the state acquired from the Baden-Powell Council. The former camp features cabins spread throughout the woods, along with larger gathering buildings, a half-mile of Cayuga Lake shoreline, and the 128-foot Frontenac Falls. Proposed upgrades include restored cabins, new docks, and improved water access, a new educational nature center, new hiking trails and waterfall viewing areas, a 110-space parking area, and preservation of the peregrine falcon habitat. The park will be managed through a partnership between the state and the Three Falls Local Development Corporation, which is a collaboration between the towns of Covert and Ulysses and the village of Trumansburg.
Okay, that's that park there. It used to be, I'm familiar with that park. That's the old Boy Scout camp. I had a family member that was a counselor up there for a few summers there years back. And I knew somebody that was a scoutmaster that worked up there. I worked with him at IBM. And he retired from, he worked, this is before COVID. He was working remotely from there while he was still working for IBM. But I've been up there a couple of times. It's a nice area up there. Very nice area as far as that goes. And Farmer says, "Wow, he's lucky he survived that." Yeah, that's a pretty nasty crash. That wreckage was pretty mangled, Farmer. Yeah, that was up in New Hampshire. And the only reason I showed that, I don't really like showing car accidents, but that because I love Bob Burgers. It's one of my favorite. And Tina says the park, it looks like, yeah, it's a nice area. It's very nice up there. The Cayuga Lake. Cayuga Lake is one of the Finger Lakes and stuff like that. And that was a Boy Scout camp. So it looks like it's transitioning out of a Boy Scout camp to where they're going to make it a regular camping ground and stuff. It's a really nice area up there and stuff. And my former IBM coworker there that retired, he retired up there because the last time I saw this is years back though. So, but it is a nice, there's a lot of nice state parks here in New York State. Let's see, WENY, no affiliation with them. And we'll see what, let's see, we got, that's a photograph. What do we have for video? Anything? Let's see, let's check the local area, local region. And we're not seeing anything. And now I'm getting advertisements for telescope viewfinders. That's interesting. Oh, there's a nice one. I wonder how much that one is. Oh, no, that's a photograph. Let's see. Do we have anything? No, that's it for that. Okay, so there's nothing there. Let's see. Channel 18, that's out of Elmira as well. And not seeing anything there. And let's see, Penny Saver. Oh, okay. Okay, that's an interesting article, but I'll read that later. WKGB, let's see. Man calls 911 and confesses to brutal murder. Oh man, murder of his parents. Wow, that's harsh. That's on WKGB. We're not going to read that one. Let's see. Kiss 105, 104.1. Nothing there. Okay, Spectrum News. Yeah, with all the rain. Let's see. Is there a video on this? No, it just shows us the pictures and stuff like that. But with the rain, Steuben County declares parts of Steuben County with heavy rain flooding. We do have some flooding with the current rain that we have. And let's see, what else? Is anything else? They've been talking a lot on Spectrum about this recreational cannabis, still considered taboo 5 years after legalization in New York State. I'm on the fence on that as far as cannabis. I know it's there for medical and stuff like that. I know there's people that do the hemp thing. Um, let's see, what's this one about? Seen that one? It doesn't want to go. Erie County Fair music concerts announced, so they're going to have some concerts. What's this? Shaquille O'Neal, the biggest DJ. He's the biggest DJ in the world, is making his way to Buffalo in July. Get ready to welcome DJ Diesel and when he plays Riverworks. A lot of people know Shaquille O'Neal as former NBA, and he does a lot of good commercials. Colonel Analyst and some of his bigger known fans know him as DJ Diesel. Okay, so he's going to be playing up in Buffalo, I guess, somewhere. This is according to 106.5 WYRK. Let's see. It's sister channel 93.7 WBLK. No affiliation again. There's let's see. Oh, they're reporting. I guess Josh Allen and his wife. His wife had the baby. Let's see what this is about. If I can get to it. Was it a boy or a girl? Big news. Buffalo quarterback and his wife, Hollywood star Hallie Steinfeld, announced they had a baby girl. Okay. Congratulations. Baby girl. The couple made the announcement yesterday. We're feeling incredible, grateful, and blessed, and savoring these early moments. So congratulations to them as far as that goes. So let's see. And nothing on say. Just talk about the Sabres falling to Ottawa. As far as that goes, Sabres miss out on a chance to clinch a playoff spot. So they haven't clinched it yet. So, but they're looking to clinch the first playoff spot in 15 years. So hopefully, this is according to WGR 550. No affiliation with them as far as that goes. And let's see, what do we have on? Oh, I did say something about this is on 1440 News, the Italian football fallout. That the country of Italy is not going to be in the World Cup this year. So Italy Soccer Federation president and delegation had resigned yesterday after the national team became the first former World Cup champion to miss qualification for three straight tournaments. The head coach is expected to follow. Italian has won the World Cup 4 times, second only to Brazil. The team, however, hasn't advanced beyond the group stage since last win in 2006. Over the last 2 decades, the program has cycled through 3 presidents and 8 head coaches. An election on June 22nd will determine a new federation president who will likely oversee stadium renovation ahead of the 2032 European Championship. Hopefully they're in the European Championship, which Italy is considered is co-hosting with Turkey. So, and speaking of soccer, we forgot to talk about Manchester City. Manchester City is playing this weekend. Manchester City Football Club. They're playing in the FA Cup quarterfinals against Liverpool tomorrow at 7:45 a.m. in the morning. So it's early morning. They're going to be picking up Premier League not a week from this Sunday, the following Sunday, where they play Chelsea on Sunday, April 12th at 11:30. They're currently 9 points behind Arsenal in second place. So there's that, and I think we are at the end of the broadcast. And look at that. Okay, Tina, see you later. Ciao for now. Look who comes in right at the end. And just as we're getting ready to fire up the old Commodore 64, we got Deplorable coming in. Good morning, Patriots. Love the flags. How you doing, Deplorable? Coming in from Bradford, Pennsylvania. And we got we started early. We're moving right along, and we're going to have more than enough time to play Oregon Trail. You're just here in time for Oregon Trail, Deplorable. Yeah, we got everything done in an hour and a half or hour and 22 minutes. I guess I didn't talk that much. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's good. We're going to bring up the Commodore 64. And as far as that goes, and let me go ahead and bring this over on the monitor 1. And let's see, do we have it up? Yep, there's the Commodore. And Deplorable says, I got Georgia on my mind. Okay. Oh, shoot. The comments just went stale. Okay, hang on for a minute. Let me see something here. Let me bring it up here. Let me reset. We're going to have to reset my computer, the web page here. So let me bring up, before we get started. Let's see, what do I got to do here? I got to put this back. And let's see, we'll go ahead and is that going to come up? Oh, let's see, I got to go multi. First, let me bring down this comment here. Oh, no, we don't want that. Hang on, we're going to get this set up here, folks. So let me get that down there, unpin it there. Okay, and because we're doing this, I want to pin. I want to do it quickly as far as pinning the comments. So let me. Okay, that's not working. Oh, that's right. I got to put it on there. I got to put it on the multi. Oh, I can't do it on the multi. I got to do it here. Okay, let's do it on the multi there. Oh, shoot. What's going on here now? Let me turn this off for a second. I wonder if that had an effect. Let's see. No. Okay, let's see. No, we want to. Oh, if I restart this. Okay, just bear with me. We're going to be offline here for just a brief moment. So okay, let me see. Let's see if this works. No, that doesn't work. All right, I'm gonna hold tight here. Let me refresh this and I'll be right back. Just hang loose for a minute, okay? We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back here now. So let's see. Let me say good morning. We got a benchmark. Okay, we're back. We're back up again. Okay, so let me see how this. Wow, that didn't want to take. So we'll just have to do it that way. It's a real quick, so I don't lose the comments and stuff like that. Okay, so we're good to go. All right, let's go ahead and bring up the Commodore 64. There it is. You can see it on the background. Let's bring it up on the OBS. There it is. Okay, we just had a light hiccup there. I guess when I restart, I just have to. Okay, I don't have to bring up the camera. I just do it real quick, and it just. Okay, there's a Commodore 64, and let's see. Let's go with. Bring up the game. We have both Deplorable and Farmer here. So those are our experts for those people that are watching. This is an old text-based Commodore 64 game. Let's see, we got to get it right there and enter. And there's Oregon Trail, run disk. And we're going to bring up the Oregon Trail. This is the Friday thing that we do, and this will take us to the 2-hour mark, I believe. And hopefully, you're not going to be late again today, Deplorable. Are we starting early enough to where you won't be late? I don't want him to be late. Okay, so this is firing up. And 64K RAM. Well, yeah, that's what it says right there. But it has some other additional things on there and stuff. And Deplorable says those were the days. Yep. Well, we're recreating the days, with the Commodore. This is the Commodore Ultimate 64, folks. This is a new Commodore. It's just like the old one, but it has some new features. It can connect to the internet via Wi-Fi. It has Wi-Fi capability. It has Ethernet connection, two external ports to put in a USB drive, or else you can put a SD card inside I haven't popped the hood, but you can put a SD card. I got a 32 gig I got to put in here. And then you also have another port to where you can put another USB stick. So, and it plays all the old games. This next to it is this is 40 years. This is a 1541 disk drive to access the, I've got a bunch of floppies on there's a box of floppies right there. 5 1/4 floppies that you can use this. It still works. Do we need instructions? We don't need no stinking instructions. We know how to play this game. So we're going to start our Oregon Trail. We're going to still play shaky. I'm too shaky to go up to need practice. We're going to still go at level 5. We're able to beat this. If we beat this again next week, we'll go to level 4. And Farmer says, "Yep, time to hit the trail. We'll make it again. We'll see." Okay, so what are we doing? We usually do what? 200 for ox cart. And when Liberty gets here, if we lose an ox, we could send her to go see the. What happened to my Twitch? Let me see. Oh, don't. No. Don't tell me I have. No, we're still connected. It's been interrupted. Let's see. What's been interrupted? Let's see. Let me check my channel here. I'm getting the circle. I think my Wi-Fi just crapped out. Okay, we're still on YouTube. Okay. My Wi-Fi just crapped out. Is that going to affect the TV? Yeah, that's going to affect the TV because that's what. No, it won't affect the TV. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is still going. Okay. Here's my Twitch. Twitch is still going. Okay. And we still have, let me check Rumble. And, okay, Rumble's still going. It's just my Wi-Fi is down. But that shouldn't affect us. Okay. Time to hit the Oregon Trail. Okay, what are we going to do here? How much do we want to spend? 200 or 300? I got to take into account that there is a delay. There is a delay on the Rumble side. So Farmer and Deplorable. Let's see, what happened to my Wi-Fi? Let's see what we got here. It says it's on. Let me, I just reset it. So we'll see what happens there. We're going to go 200. Deplorable says 200. I think that's what we usually do. So we're going to go 200. And I'm monitoring the Rumble. And okay, I might. And while I'm waiting here, we're going to go 200. And the next question is, how much food do we want to spend on? I think we did 100 last time. Let's see, what do we have? We got that. Okay, I'm getting my Wi-Fi to come back up here, folks. Close some of these tabs. Oh, I didn't want to close that tab. Okay, done. Done. And we're waiting to see what we want for, let's see. Deplorable says 200 for the ox. Let's see, 100 for the food and Deplorable says 100 and okay. Farmer said agreed on to 200 for the ox and stuff. So 100 for the food. Is that what we had last time? 100 for the food? Deplorable says 100 for the food. Farmer says, okay, yeah, I got to remember 10 for the ammo. You're exactly right. We don't need to blow the wad like I did last time. So we're going to go 100 for food. Do this slowly, Rich. 100 for food. Ammunition, we're going to do 10 as what? That's 10, okay? I'm not going to do with $100 or $1,000. We're going to do 10. Okay. How much do we want to spend on clothing? That's the next question for you guys.
0. Go naked.
The missus, she's with Liberty. The missus is with Liberty. Go naked. You can't. You're gonna freeze. We're gonna freeze our butts off on the trail, especially going up to over the Rockies. So, how much for clothing? And okay, my Wi-Fi is coming back up. Okay, and we'll check a couple things here. Here, friends. And we're still waiting on a call for how much for ammo. And Farmer says 100. And I think that's what we did last time was 100. So if Deplorable doesn't, I'm going to go with 100 then. Deplorable says 200. Let's split the difference. We'll go 150. We'll go 150, okay? How much do we want to spend on miscellaneous? 200 for closing, Deplorable says. But we split the difference. Farmer says 100, you said 200. I'll say split the difference, 150. How much for? I think we got away with 100. We got a lot more money. We got $240 left. We got 240. So I didn't spend the wad on ammunition.
Good job. You're learning.
Okay. We want to know how much for. Did you feed Gray? Okay, she's heading back over.
Yeah, I heard Scamp.
Oh, Scamp was back out there? Okay. I guess he comes early to get an extra. Okay, 150. Deplorable says. And We have Big Juice. Rich, where is Artemis 2? Well, it's out of orbit. It's heading towards the moon. That's the latest report. I'll be checking up on following it up later today, and we'll see where. So they're heading to the moon. They got six. They got. They're going to take like 4 to 6 days to get there. And let's see. Deplorable says 150. And I guess we'll go with 150 because that'll leave us. You know what? I'm going to go 148 because then that'll leave us $100. Let's go 148. That means we got an even. Oh, we got $92 cash. What the hell happened? They charged tax? Okay. Let's see. Sorry to be slow. My cat just jumped on the desk, grabbed my cornbread and took off. Oh, okay. No problem, Deplorable. We got it. Okay, so right now we're going to get ready to start. We have 2,040 miles to go. We have $100 food, 500 bullets. We could have got away with $5 in bullets. Clothing is $150, miscellaneous is $148, and we have $92 in cash. Okay, so let's hit the trail. There you go, Scamp. Well, he's just scooting right over there.
Oh, yeah?
Must be the food. Okay, we're going to hunt or continue. I think we hunt the first time out, so we're going to go ahead and hunt. If you guys concur with that. We're playing, for those folks that are listening on the audio for Spotify for creators, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. We're playing a text-based computer game on the Commodore 64 here. You can't see the display unless you come to the Rumble broadcast, but let's see. Let's see, number one. Okay, both Hunter and Deplorable, they concur one. We're going to go ahead and hunt. So I got to get ready to shoot. So I'm just sort of voicing. Big Juicy even concurs one. Okay, so we're going to hunt. I got to type in the word real quick. What do we got? Probably shoot. Let's see. Bang, B-A-N-G, B-A-N-G. Did we get something? We missed. That was the extra key. So how we're going to eat? Probably poorly, right? We need a status of how we're going to eat, folks. Let's see. How come this isn't going? Okay. How are we going to eat, guys? Hey, Tiger. Good morning. Hey, good morning to Tiger. CU_Tiger_31. Good morning. He is a Lotro broadcaster. Good to see you there, Tiger. I hope you had fun. I saw you pop up on the Twitch yesterday. I was busy doing stuff that, as far as that goes. And good to see you there. And let's see. Farmer says, "Yikes! The delay is going to get us killed." I'm going to be patient, okay? And and Farmer's just laughing. Let's see. Put some pressure on you. Okay, we're going to just eat poorly. I'm going to just go. Okay, seriously. You must stop for medical. Okay, we stopped for medical. How much is that going to cost us? We did go 159 miles, so we're 1,881 miles to go. The doctor bill was $20, so that's good. We still have $72 in cash, so let's hit continue. And Tiger says, "Getting ready for a stream now. Sorry, I can't." Oh, that's okay. If you're doing Lotro, that's fine. Appreciate you popping in. And for those folks, check out right there, CU_Tiger_31. He's a Lotro player. He's a good Lotro player. Him and he plays online with Mama Panic, who's another streamer that I just met recently here on Lotro. And let's see. Hey, Wandering Australia comes wandering in. He says number 1 for the hunting. Okay, we're going to go ahead. We got everybody. Welcome to Wandering Australia coming in from Brisbane, Australia. Glad to have you here. And good evening. In Brisbane right now, it's 9:26 p.m. Cloudy skies, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to do number 1. So here we're gonna go hunt again. I gotta refine hunt Ray. Deplorable says hunt Ray. And let's see. Farmer says, when will he see you? Shoos, Ray. How do we type in Braille? And Farmer says, poorly. That's funny. How do you type in Braille? I guess you got a feel for it, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's see. We got to get ready to shoot. Wham. WHAM. I missed again. What the hell? Well, that we have to eat poorly again.
Good job, Rich.
Yeah, good job. All right, that took us 304. Refresh your page, Dark Farmer. You are way behind. Yeah, on the Rumble. I had to refresh my page. It does lag a little bit on the Rumble. So refresh your page here as far as if you're on the Rumble. Oh, Captain Rehab. Good morning. Coming in from the city of brotherly love. And he does say good morning to the missus.
Good morning, Captain.
Sometimes I luck. Because okay, whatever. This is Wandering Australia say you're going to starve us to death, mate. Yeah, we'll see. I'm usually pretty good. And Captain Rehab again saying good morning to me and the missus. The missus says good morning back at you. Captain Rehab is laughing. Wandering Australia says good day to the better half.
Good day.
Yeah, good day to you from the missus there. And Farmer says, got it. I was looking for the Braille button. Okay, so we're not doing too good on hunting. We've been ill. We're still looking okay. We've gone 304 miles, so let's hit return. We're gonna hunt again. I gotta do the hunting. We can't continue. We haven't eaten good. We have to hunt again. We gotta press wham. WHAM. Right between the eyes. Bing! Okay, we're eating well tonight, folks. Okay, I know that's what Farmer and Deplorable will say. We're going to eat well tonight. Yep. Wandering Australian says well, too. He concurs. So we'll hit 3. And wow, we jumped a ways there. So there we go. We're 458 miles into the trail. Yep, we did well. We ate well. I think that's what we normally do. If we do good on the hunting, we're going to eat well because our stats are pretty good. We're at $108 in food, 400. I think next time we need to do $5 in bullets. We still have too many bullets. Deplorable says, "I'm scared." Yeah, this is going too good right now. So knock on wood. Okay, let's go ahead and hit return. Okay, I'm going to wait. Let's get a consensus here. Do we hunt again? Do we continue? Or do we stop at the fort? And Deplorable says, oh, miss, I'm scared too. We're going to die. That's the battle cry. We're going to die. Okay, Wandering Australia says 2. I don't know. That could be a little precarious there, Wandering Australia. Dark Farmer says fort. I say fort too. We haven't stopped at the fort. And let's see. Farmer or Deplorable says fort for miscellaneous supplies. Okay, we're going to go to the fort. So we're going to hit number 3. Okay, what do we need for food? We've got like $90 some. How much are we going to spend on food? Wandering Australian says, my advice is probably not the best. I've never played the game. Well, you're gonna you probably do better than we do. Let's see. Let's see. Farmer says no food. What do you say, Deplorable? No food. We got plenty of food. We're not eating good. We're eating poorly, but that's because of my hunting skills. Well, that one time we did good. So I'm going to, yeah, okay. Wandering Australia says no food too. I'm going to say no food. I'm just going to click through. Is Deplorable, he's chasing his cat with his cornbread still? Okay, I'm just going to cycle through. You do not have that much money. Keep your spending down. You missed your chance to buy that item. Okay, and the same thing with ammunition. We don't need ammunition. Clothing. Do we need clothing? I'm going to wait on that one. I'm going to wait on the clothing. Yeah, Wandering Australia. Yeah, that was just $10 worth. Next time we're going to buy $5 worth, and we need to save for the dock or for our funeral. Okay, so that's the big thing there. We can just cursor through, but it gets us down the trail. Note for clothing. Okay, so I think that's part of the strategy. We either hunt and that gets us down the trail, or you go to a fort and you don't spend anything, but it moves us down the trail a little bit. I'm starting to get the mechanics, the strategy, if you will. So we're going to say no for that. And miscellaneous supplies, no. How do we want to eat, though? Moderately or poorly? We're not going to eat well unless we do good on the hunting. Farmer says we need miscellaneous supplies. Oh, I skipped. What do we need for miscellaneous supplies? We have plenty. Uh-oh. I think I skipped through that one. Yikes. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I'm going to say poorly. No, let's hit moderately. Okay, riders ahead. They don't look hostile. What are we going to do? Okay, I definitely need a consensus on this one. Circle the wagons. Let's see. Farmer says lots of laughs. And let's see. Miscellaneous supply was where we came, why we came there. We have 0. Oh, we have 0. Oh, okay. I thought we had some. Wandering Australian says 4. Deplorable says attack. Dark Farmer says that's all you. That's all you, Deplorable. Okay. Where is the option to be friends? Yeah, let's be friends with the guys coming in. God, I don't know. Should we attack? Farmer says attack, and Deplorable says attack. And Wandering Australian says we've done circle the wagons. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna die. Okay, we're attacking. Bang. B-A-N-G. B-A-N-G. Kind of slow. The riders were hostile. Check for losses. Uh-oh. Did we die? Here we go. Wandering Australia's laughing. You could actually make this game for the Outback there in Australia there, Wandering Australian. Heavy rain. Oh, we're still alive. Time and supplies lost. Okay, so we're still alive. We missed, but we survived. Okay. Okay. All right. This is where I can't. Okay, we got to stop for supplies. Yeah, I can see that now. Didn't we buy anything for supplies? What supplies? I'm just saying I should have stopped at the fort. I see where who said we needed to stop for supplies. I didn't remember. I was too focused. Oh, what happened to all our bullets? We don't have any bullets anymore. Oh my God. Crap, no bullets. I think the bad guys took our bullets. What supplies? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What supplies? No bullets. And yeah, the farmer says, crap, no bullets now either. Farmer's laughing. Okay, we definitely have to stop for bullets. Okay, I'm going to write this down. $5 for bullets. Bullets. And at least $25 for miscellaneous. If we can stop at the fort. Okay. But we're 685. We're at least a third of the way there, folks, almost. 605 miles. So let's hit return. Oh, we got to hunt. We're going to hit hunt. 1. Tough. You need, we don't have any bullets. So we don't have any bullets. We can't hunt. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. We need, when are you trying to get, we're trying to get to, this is called the Oregon Trail, the moving from Mississippi, the Mississippi River across the north west of the United States. It's the Western days. It's a game that they played. We don't have any bullets. Yeah, that's what I just figured out with what bullets. We can't hunt. Yeah, Deplorable says, and Farmer says, we don't have any bullets. I screwed up. Ray is at the wheel again. Farmer's laughing. Okay, we're going to continue. Here we go. Okay, how do I want to eat? We're going to eat poorly because we got to stay alive to get to the fort. Serious illness. You must stop for medical attention. Please return. Okay, we're stopping. Doctor bill is $20. We went 806 miles. How much money do we have? Okay, we got $52 in cash. We're going to spend $2 on bullets and $5 on clothes. Wandering Australia. Oh, this is a Great Western Trail. Yeah, the Great Western Oregon Trail there, Wandering Australian. You aren't a very good pioneer. Well, the object of the game is to survive. So we, no clothes. We got 150 in clothes. I think we spent too much on clothes. Next time it's $100 in clothes, maybe. Or no clothes. Yeah, Farmer, I think you're right. We spent too much. That's yeah, I know. We need miscellaneous supplies. So we got to stop at the fort. We'll spend $2 on bullets when we get to the fort and $5. Let's see, maybe $10 because we have, how much do we have? We have $52 in cash. And Wandering Australia says, at least you look good when you are killed. There we go. And yeah, we got to get some miscellaneous. Okay. All right, let's hit return. Okay, we're going to stop at fort. Okay, ammunition, $2. Right? $2. Clothing, nothing. Miscellaneous supplies. Okay, what did I say? 20. How much should we do for miscellaneous? Farmer and Deplorable. You're the experts now. Ray is asking for advice. $15, Wandering Australia. 25, Deplorable says. What's Farmer say? Let's see. Wandering Australian says 15. Deplorable says 25. And Wonder, you don't have that much money overall. Yeah, we have enough. And let's see. Farmer, let's do 25 then. 25. This might save us. And we're going to eat poorly. Okay, so there we go. We have 54 in food, 66 bullets, clothing, 16. But we put 25. Why shouldn't that be 25? What happened? We already used our miscellaneous supplies. Okay, press continue. Here we go. We're 948 miles along. We're almost halfway there. Okay, we're going to hunt. Lamb, B-L-E-L-A-M. Bing! Okay. I'm getting that part down a little bit. We're going to eat. And let's see. Farmer says we lost an ox. Oh, okay. Someone texts Liberty to go search for the ox. We're gonna eat well. Okay, yeah. When we get something in the hunt, we're gonna eat well. So unsafe water, lost time looking for a clean spring. Press return. Blizzard in the mountain pass, lost time. We're 1,033 miles. We have no bullets again. We have 6 supplies. We got to stop at the fort again. Let's see how much. I got to write down how much we have for cash. We have $23 in cash. $23 that we have. We'll spend $5 on bullets again. No, we'll spend $3 on bullets. Are we going to need more miscellaneous? Save $20 for the doctor. Okay, that only gives us $6 for miscellaneous. Yeah, because the bill could. Okay. All right, we're going to continue. We'll save. I agree, Farmer. We'll save $20 for the doctors. Okay, we're going to hit return. Let's stop at the fort. We got to stop at the fort. We have no bullets. We can't hunt. No food. Ammunition, we're going to go $3. Clothing is nothing. Do we need any miscellaneous supplies? Or we just save the money for the doctor? I know Farmer said save the $20 for the doctor. What do you say, Deplorable? We can't afford it, Farmer says. And Deplorable, yeah, okay. So we're going to go on. We're going to press on. And we're going to eat poorly. Now, let's eat moderately. What the hell? We got a lot of food. Oh, you killed a rattlesnake. It bit you. Uh-oh. Good thing we saved that $20. We got $14 in cash. I guess it didn't cost that much. So we have 41 in food, 90 in bullets, clothing, and we got $3 miscellaneous. And we're saving our last $14 for the doctor. We can't spend it. Okay, here we go. We're going to hunt. 1. Bang. B-A-N-G. B-A-N-G. Bing! We're going to eat well. I think that's an automatic there. We're going to eat well. Uh-oh, wagon broke down, lost time, and supplies fixed it. And Farmer says, we're going to die. How should we go? That's the battle cry. We're going to die. We're going to die. Okay, we got to fix the wagon. Thank God we had the miscellaneous. We only have 711 miles to go. Drunk. Yeah, I'm drunk. The Farmer says, yes, lots of laughs. We're still surviving. Let's see. We have 75 in food, 79 bullets. Did we gain bullets? 150. That clothing. We need to do $50 in clothing next time. Miscellaneous. Do we need to put anything in miscellaneous? We have 711 miles to go. If the wagon breaks down, we're not going to make it. I'm waiting if we need to put anything. Do we need anything on miscellaneous? Okay, I'm going to hit return, see where we go. Okay. We either hunt, continue, or stop at fort. I'm waiting for a consensus on this one. I'm not going to make a call here. Let's get a consensus. Let's push through it. Okay. We can stop at the fort. We don't have to buy anything. Might as well blow it all on miscellaneous, Farmer says. And let's see. Let's push through. And Might as well blow it on miscellaneous and eat well the rest of the way. Okay, that's our game plan. I'm going to stop at the fort. Let's stop at the fort, 3. We're going to do 0 ammunition, 0, 0. And we're going to eat. What did he say? Eat well the rest of the way. Let's eat well the way. Okay, 3. Uh-oh, we got 560 miles to go. We got $2 in cash. Holy shit. Okay. And let's hunt. Return. Wham. WHAM. Bing. We'll eat well. Let's hunt again. Bang. B-A-N-G. B-A-N-G. Right between the eyes again. We're going to hit well. We're doing good on the hunting here. The wagon gets swamped fording a river. We lost our food and we lost our clothing. Say we lost $150 worth of clothing. Let's see. we're I thought we lost our we lost some clothing. Okay. Let's see. Deplorable says, "Why did you stop? Well, that move. I think that moves us a few miles down the road without getting. And that's my strategy. If you stop at the fort and you don't buy anything, it still gets us down the road a little bit. We have no bullets. Oh shoot, we can't hunt anymore. We had a whole shitload. We had 70 some. Did we waste all the bullets on hunting? Okay, we got $2 left. I think we're not going to hunt anymore. We're just going to press on through now. We only have 340 miles to go, folks. Here we go. Hunt? We can't hunt. We got to continue. We're going to eat well. 3. We died. Bad illness. You use your medicine. You ran out of medical supplies. You died due to your unfortunate situation. There are a few formalities. We died. We almost made it. We had 340 miles to go. Big Jew says, "Rich, you're going to get the computer in meltdown." And deplorable call. Yeah, that's usually the case. I'm going to give the computer a meltdown. No, deplorable's laughing. Okay, let's see. Let's hit yes. I don't know if we're going to have a funeral. Would you like a fancy funeral? No, we can't afford a fancy funeral. Would you like to inform the next of kin? Yeah, it's always good to let's see. That will be $4.50 for the telegraph charge. We thank you for this information, and we are sorry that you didn't make it to the great territory of Oregon. Better luck next time. And farmers just laughing. And he said, well, the cat is still eating good. He's eating the deplorable's cornbread. Okay. Do we want another one? No. That's it. We just got time for the one. Goodbye until the next wagon train. Okay, there we go. That was fun. That we died this time. So let's go ahead and power this down. That was good, folks. Very good. Oh, let me see. Let me bring this. Let's close that out. And we're back. Let's see, we're back there. And the farmer says lots of must be good cornbread, he says. Yeah, it must be if a cat's eating it. I never heard of cats eating cornbread. Okay, that was fun. And we're not going to get deplorable. He's not late for work, or else he would have said something. We're done before 8 o'clock, so but we are at 2 hours. That was fun, guys. Thank you for taking part. That's a good fun day. We'll get it next time, next week. That's fun. And Well, Farmer and Deplorable, they call it right off the bat. They played this so many times. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. The clothing, that's the thing. We got to keep the bullets. $5 starting out. Clothing, $50. We need more money. We got to. Let's see. Let's see. Deplorables laughing must be good cornbread, and Farmer says, "Thank Rich. It was another nice funeral. Yeah, it was a nice funeral there and stuff." And Deplorable says, "Have a great weekend." And yeah, you too, Deplorable. Thank you for being here. And Big Juice says, "Hey, are you missing something, Rich?" I already did 100 years ago, Big Juice. You're gonna have to watch it on the replay. You're gonna have to go back to the first hour. I'm not gonna replay it. No, you missed it. I don't miss it. You come in late, my friend. You can watch it on the replay. Just bring it up on the replay once I've dropped the broadcast and just scroll over to 100 years ago. It's that simple. And Deplorable gives us the flags. Thank you for the flags, Deplorable. God bless America. Thank you very much. But we're going to go ahead and end our broadcast here, folks, and get our day started. We're at the 2 hour and 8 minute mark. That's where I was yesterday on Lord of the Rings before I thought the computer crapped out, but it was actually I switched over to my other computer, and I'm hitting the keyboard and there's nothing going on, and so I was on the wrong computer. It was right at the 2 hour and 8 minute mark, but we are here finishing up, and we're going to go ahead and exit stage right. Looks like I'll be able to get a walk in this morning. I'm going to get a walk in this morning. I've got some wash I have to do as well, and get the weekend started. My weekend's already started. We played Oregon Trail, so that's always a good start to the weekend right there. So I want to say thank you to Tina, our Jersey girl who was here. Thank you very much for being here as far as that goes. Greatly appreciate it. And let me get this listing. And thank you, Tony D, my brother veteran, my good friend and fellow broadcaster. Thank you for being here. He was here earlier from Warner Robins. Tina's from Central New Jersey. Tony is from Warner Robins, Georgia. And I want to say thank you. Thank you, Farmer, again for being here and playing Oregon Trail. That's the Friday thing that we do now. Appreciate that, Farmer. And Farmer says, have a great week. And as always, thanks for it. You're welcome, Farmer. Thank you. Thank you for taking part. It's always fun. You guys have some good comments. Thank you, Farmer, coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia. And we had Deplorable coming in from Bradford, Pennsylvania, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Thank you, Deplorable. Again, love the flags. Rumble rocks with the American flag. And thank you for taking part in our Friday. I like that, the Friday Oregon Trail. Say thank you to Tiger, CU_Tiger_31. Is he broadcasting right now? Let me check. Let's see. Let me check the Twitch here. He's not broadcasting yet, but check him out. He'll be broadcasting today. He said he's going to be broadcasting. So thank you, Tiger, for being here. Wandering Australia, good day, mate. Thank you for being here, mate. And coming in from Brisbane, Australia, our good friend. And Australia, always great friends and allies, and some great people from down under and on the great continent in the great country of Australia. And we do appreciate it, Wandering Australia. Thank you very much. You have a great rest of your evening there, because it's 9:55 p.m. there in Brisbane. And so thank you, Wandering Australian. And we had Captain Rehab coming in from the city of brotherly love. Thank you, Captain. Take care. Have a great weekend. Appreciate you being here. And let's see, what do we have? I think bringing up the end of the list here is going to be Big Juice, Steve from the Buckeye State of Ohio. Thank you, Steve, for being here. And he took part in the Oregon Trail. Big Juice. Thank you all, and for being here all. And thank you for those that were watching on the broadcast here live. And thank you all for for listening on the Spotify for Creators, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, and appreciate that. And do appreciate that. And we'll see you. No, we won't. No, we won't. I can't believe I put that up there. What the hell? What's that being up there, Big Juice? Not if I see you first, Big Juice. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and exit stage right. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Rumble, my mainstay for live streaming here. And you want to see where else I'm at, just Google Fireman Rich and you'll see where else I'm at, or else just check the show notes as far as that goes. So again, Rich Roberts wishing you all well. We're made it to the weekend. The weekend has started, except for those working stiffs. Just get through the day and your weekend will start. Have a great weekend, or have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. And we'll be doing something here on the live stream sometime as far as live streaming Lotro, as far as that goes. So you all have a great one. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. And you all take care. And God bless you, and God bless America. Ciao for now.